Morning to all of you, and
Good morning, sir.
very good
Good
morning to
morning,
all of
sir.
you. So, welcome to the third sem, and the paper assigned to me is this time is COA, that is Computer Organization and Architecture. I have already gone through one paper, that is Computers Fundamentals, or I can say the Fundamentals of Computer in a first sem, and that that paper may be considered as the base for this paper. Although this paper will involve a lot of numericals and some questions, and of course, I have to say that this is a very important part of any competitive examinations like GATE, UGC NET. So the questions from this paper is obvious. You'll find this paper. Previously, this paper is assigned to someone else, but luckily I got this paper. So I think this will be beneficial for both of us, means you people and I also. I like this paper because it has some numericals and some interesting facts, and you'll also, I hope you'll enjoy this paper. So let's come to the topics. As I have said that this paper will involve some numericals, and the base of those numericals I have already taught you in the computer fundamentals paper. मतलब ये है इसका जो बेस है, ठीक है, जिसको समझ के आप कुछ भी न्यूमेरिकल्स इस सीओ पेपर का सॉल्व कर सकते हो, वो बेस मैंने आप लोगों को फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स में थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया दे दिया था ऑलरेडी. ओके, हाँ, इसमें हम थोड़ा सा एडवांस लेवल तक जाएंगे, बट those base will be necessary to have a clear understanding of these topics. Like you know that the CPU, that ALU, and those registers, those things, how they work and how they are interconnected to process some information that you already know, and those digits, and then binary, octal, hexadecimal. Okay, this number system concept, I think that this is already clear to you. But don't worry, whenever we will find some difficulty, I will again come to the base, I'll discuss that, then only I will move to the advanced topic. Okay. As always, in every lecture, I will try to put some questions that you will try to solve and let me know. So as today is the first class, I'm not going into the depth of it or into some very new topics. I'm just giving you a brief idea about how this paper will be continued throughout this semester. In this paper, you will get to know about the internal mechanism of those processes, how they work, and actually, you know that register, processor, and those different simultaneous execution of operations, pipelining, how they will be actually operated. These things we'll get to know with this paper. And if you ask me that what book we should follow for this year, then from my study time, means when I were like you, I used to follow the book Maurice Meno, and that helped me to clear the concepts of this paper. And you know that helped me to crack the different competitive examinations like GATE and NET. This means UGC test. These things I have cracked with this basic concept that I have got from Maurice Reno paper, like DBMS, like data structure, like computer network, algorithms, and programming concept. This COA is a very important part of those competitive examination from my personal experience. At least 4 to 5 questions, or at the most, at the least, you may consider 3 questions at least, probably asked in these examinations. So we'll study the paper in that way. to have a good conceptual understanding of those topics as per our semester point of view, and also to go to that advanced level by which we can crack the questions that may be probably asked in those competitive examinations. So I hope you no more need my introduction. You already know myself, Dr. Dibas Dibora. So let's come to the first topic of this paper, that is functional units. Now let's have a look at this figure. क्या दिखाई दे रहा है आप लोगों को? Functional units. Input.
Yes, sir.
Output. Okay. Arithmetic and logic and control processor. And memory. ये जो चीज है ना, ठीक है, कोई भी फंक्शंस को प्रोसेस करने के लिए, कोई भी फंक्शन को एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए आपको क्या क्या चीजों की जरूरत पड़ेगी, दैट्स व्हाट वी एक्चुअली मीन विद द हेल्प ऑफ द टर्म फंक्शनल यूनिट. जैसे आपको पता है इनपुट, हाउ मच इंपॉर्टेंट दिस थिंग, and output, obviously you may get some output, shortly we'll call it as IO. Then arithmetic and logic unit, of course, required. You know about the importance of ALU, right? Then controlling these things, we need what? Some control unit. And this is the part of the brain of the computer, that is processor. But the brain is nothing without a memory, right? We need memory. सबको पता है ना, मेमोरीलेस पीपल, हम अगर इसे बोल देंगे तो क्या होगा, चाहे जितने भी न्यूरॉन्स वगैरह हो, but it's not going to work, right? Memory is a very much important part of this functional. Okay. Now, if we talk about the information held, I mean that operated by computer, then instructions, data, एंड व्हाट इज इंस्ट्रक्शन. अब देखोगे, अब हम जो भी काम कंप्यूटर में करते हैं एक्चुअली वो कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शन बेस्ड होता है, राइट? Whatever the we means operations we are performing with the help of a computer. आजकल तो हम कुछ भी चीज के लिए we are depending on some computer. Computer doesn't mean that that is your laptop, okay? That may be your smartphone with a processor. That may be your tab. That may be your that personal computer. But those things work on the basis of what instruction you have put forward. So instructions govern the transfer of information within a computer as well as between the computer and its different input-output devices. Okay. So my first question for today is that you will give me 5 unique examples of input-output devices each. I said 5 unique. We know that monitor क्या चीज है हमें पता है, कीबोर्ड क्या चीज है हमें पता है, बट मुझे इस टाइप का एग्जांपल चाहिए इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइसेस के लिए which are hardly actually heard by us. कभी कभी तो ऐसा फील होगा कि ये इनपुट डिवाइस है या आउटपुट डिवाइस है, ये हमें पता भी नहीं चलेगा. तो मुझे उस टाइप का 5 यूनिक एग्जांपल चाहिए, इनपुट डिवाइस के लिए भी, आउटपुट डिवाइस के लिए.
Sir,
Okay? Yes.
sir, PCI devices can I add?
Yes, you can add, but not now. Okay, let everybody think about that. सबको सोचने दो एक बार, ठीक है? और इस टाइप का डिवाइस आप बता अभी मत देना, क्योंकि मुझे यूनिक डिवाइसेस चाहिए. आप बोलोगे तो क्या होगा कि कोई और भी एक ही एग्जांपल, कोई भी, सब लोग क्या करोगे, खुद का एग्जांपल दोगे, ठीक है? कृष्णा ने जो एग्जांपल दिया था, इट्स वेरी मच राइट, बट we want unique example from you so that ये सारे एग्जाम्पल देख के हम लोगों को ये समझ में आ जाएगा कि इनपुट डिवाइस यूनिक क्या क्या हो सकता है, आउटपुट डिवाइस यूनिक क्या क्या हो सकता है, ठीक है, राइट। सब में से कुछ कुछ अलग अलग
Yes,
चीज
sir.
मिलेगा, तो हमें अलग अलग इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइसेस के लिए बोल रहा हूँ। और ये आप लोगों को सुनने में आसान लगेगा, बट कोई भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम का पेपर देख लोगे ना, तो आप लोगों को ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन मिल जाता है कि वेदर दिस इज एन इनपुट डिवाइस और दिस इज एन आउटपुट डिवाइस, ठीक है। इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
वेरी गुड। सो इंस्ट्रक्शन क्या है आपको समझ में आ गया। इंस्ट्रक्शंस govern transform of information within a computer as well as between the computer and its output and input devices. It also specify the arithmetic and logic operations to be performed and the whole program. Actually, program is nothing but it consisting of several instructions. Okay. Now data. What is data? No more further discussion. In DBMS, we have discussed about this data in details. And as part of COA point of view, data is used as operands by the instructions. अब यहाँ जो है हमें दो terms मिलेगा, operations and operand. We'll discuss this in detail in some later classes. So just up to now, data, you consider this as some operands used by instructions. Okay, in source program, and it is encoded in binary code 0 and 1. I know that 0 and 1. I hope this will again not to be discussed in detail because the fundamentals of computer we discuss a lot about this. हमें पता है कि कोई भी चीज जो है ना मशीन लेवल लैंग्वेज में हम किस में डील करते हैं, 0 and 1 में, ठीक है। तो इसके साथ ही आज का लेक्चर में कंक्लूड करना चाहता हूँ। I'm not going to moving further ahead of the topics for today, and we'll resume from here in the next classes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.